Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is Real Talk with Coach Sherri, and today is day 5 for the VEDA challenge. Trusting your process. I follow her and I encourage you to follow her too. And the lady's name is Pam. So Pam with Trusting Your Process had put out a challenge for VEDA, and VEDA stands for videoing every day in April. It could be in August as well, but since we're in the month of April, we started it off for April. And it worked out perfectly because April 1st was on a Monday. So, and as of today, I think I have more videos posted this week than I have in all the years of having my YouTube channel. So this is definitely getting me into a new habit, and I appreciate this accountability piece of it as well. I just wanted to kind of recap from yesterday when I was talking about the luncheon that I hosted for my sorors, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I really wanted to also recognize my co-host. If you notice in that video that was posted yesterday, I was in a picture with another woman, and we were standing side by side, just the two of us, and her name is Stacy Johnson, and she was my co-host, and she was a wonderful co-host. She did a great job. I really appreciated her tenacity and also staying on me, asking me questions, just keeping me really engaged with the process, because life was so busy for me as well as for her, because we're both mothers of 3 until, putting that event together really could have just flew past us without any success. So I really appreciate her. Today I wanted to talk about what I was doing all day. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I have 3 apprentices and 10 interns. And so today I was updating my interns' resumes. That's something that I had told them I would do as part of the program, because they are learning new skills, having new experiences, and it's really important to capture those on their resume. So for their next position, whether they stay in the position that they're in currently as an intern, or if they, as a full-time employee, or if they get hired to another position, they will have to have a resume when they apply. And they have to have a resume that speaks to who they are and what they can do professionally. So I was busy all day trying to complete all the resumes. I did finish 7 out of the 10. I love creating resumes. Resume writing to me is like decorating a house. You take something, content, information, or whatever, and you create it to be this beautiful work that really reflects a person, who they are professionally. So, I really appreciate the joy that people get when they receive their resumes. It's a lot of work because, I look at what they currently have on there, trying to extract skills. I also reference it to, various sites to make sure that I'm capturing what's trending in the industry that they're in, or even the industry that they were in, because I also update their previous positions that's listed on their resumes. Because it's really important when you are writing your job description to not just put down what the job entails, but what you did in that position. What projects did you work on? What did you do over and beyond? What systems did you create? And also on the top, having your skills listed either as key skills or core competencies. It should be at the top of your resume, just under your name and contact information. And also your contact information does not need to include your address, just the best number that you can be reached at and your email address. And under that, like I said, is your key skills, or you can label it core competencies. Your key skills are skills that you may have obtained over the years. It could be from 20 years ago, but these are skills that you still utilize and are still trending in the industry that you want to go into. It could be a type of computer software that you can use. It can be, if you're bilingual, put that on there. If you know how to draft documents, if you know how to revise documents, if you know how to change meters, read meters, whatever your job entails you to do and you have acquired that skill, that's where that goes. And you list them in bullets. And I encourage you to put them either in 2 columns or 3 columns. And under that is where you have your work experience, or you can label it your professional experience or just your experience. And there you would list the jobs that you have had and your current position. You want to chronologic as current to and down. Don't go past 10 years though, because then you become a little dated. So don't go back further than 10 years on your resume. You want to put your title of the job name, like, the business or the organization's name. You want to have that first. And the next line, you want to have your position. And on that line down further, you want to have the dates that you worked there. And then you want to capture the great things that you did when you were there. You know, things that you, like I said before, that you implemented, things that you changed, projects that you worked on, things that you did that was over and beyond the call of duty that will make you a great candidate. You want to quantify. So if you manage people, how many people did you manage? If you created schedules or developed schedules, how many schedules did you do? How often? Was it weekly? If you created agendas, you know, how many times a week did you do that? So you want to really try to quantify as much as possible as well. And then under that, you want to have your education. What type of certifications did you receive? When? What was the year? Whatever additional education, associate's degree, bachelor's, master's, PhD, you want to have that on there. Now, if you're young and you just got out of high school, and even maybe if you just got out of college and you don't have a lot of work experience, you want to have your education under your name. So just before your key skills, you want to put your education. And in your education, especially if you don't have a lot of work experience, you want to include relevant coursework that you did. So if you are a business major, if you are trying to get into something like management, and you took management classes, you want to list those classes. Marketing, you want to list those classes. Any sciences, and you're trying to get into the science, realm of things, list your relevant science classes that you have taken. So it's really important, if you are just new to the workforce, to definitely list your relevant coursework. And only if you've graduated within the year, include your GPA. Okay. If it's high, don't include it if it's just like a 2.0. Don't do that. But if you also have received any awards or scholarships, also list those on your resume as well. Well, I hope that you got a lot out of this. I had just dropped my youngest daughter off at the Cheesecake Factory for a birthday party that she's attending. And I think I'm going to go into the mall and just walk around and do some window shopping. That's always fun. And that's not as heavy on your pocket either. At any rate, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Real Talk with Coach Sherri. If you've gotten any nuggets from this video, please like, and don't forget to subscribe, and please share if you know anyone that may need this information as well. I appreciate you, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow for day number 6 of VEDA.